Hello, greetings, my friends. This is Gilles Mancillon. I thought I come and wish you a really good day. For it is very important to know that we're inside the portal. We have to realize whether we are at the end of a cycle, the beginning of a cycle, or in the middle of a cycle. Everybody's at a different place, and it's all very personal. And so this portal between the February 2nd and 22nd is really a door, an open door, an activation of our light body. For the storm within the illusion will continue to rage, but it's important to be detached in relationship to the show. Although we're always eager to see what the creator has in store as the ending. For the creator, as always, the ending of all stories. God has always the last cards. He allows the game to play, but at the end he's got all the best card. He kept the best card to finish to complete the process. We moved from being the child of the earth to a child of the universe, eventually recognizing ourselves as the child of God, which will give us tremendous privilege within the navigation within the universe. But do not take the external drama into your heart. Just stay light. Keep your sense of humor very active. It is very important to have a very strong sense of humor. The past is the inner voice. The present is the transformation. For right now, today, there is the planet Chiron is making a semi-sextile with Jupiter, and that's allowing our wounds to be addressed and healed. And Jupiter will be a major player within the cosmic unfolding that will be happening in this month, and the future will be completion. So we're all going to move into this completion. What we are working on now is letting go of the mind, the labyrinth of the mind, the ego mind, and that will result as exhaustion. The more we need to resolve things through our thinking process, the more we'll find ourselves exhausted. The more we let go and trust, the easier it will be. At which point the mind will not be the focus, but the source will be the focus. When you focus on source, you remember of the great source, the creator, the one light that is the source of all. It erases all the illusion, and from which points we'll move into the state of innocence. Pure innocence. For our soul is pure innocence. It's just a child of God. We're pure innocence, and there is no need for anything else. To realize, to just be one with this energy. And it is important to realize the gift that was given as the new Ark of the Covenant, which is the rainbow light, the rainbow tent. It's like a house of light, and this rainbow, there is the 7 primary rays. And to find the ray which is appropriate, call on the rainbow light and just see which ray is appropriate for you to be fully comfortable, where you have the most function, your service. For me, it's on the 3rd ray, the yellow ray. Is very potent and powerful within my ascension process, although I am called to work on all kinds of other ray. And then once we activate the 7 rays, there is 5 primary rays, which is turquoise, aquamarine, pearlescent, aqualescent, opalescent, and magenta. All those primary rays will activate as the greater light body. But right now there's this light body activation during this portal, and so it is very important to continue to work with these rays. And it's like the seven breath of God. All those rays within each ray, within each chakra, there is a civilization, whole civilization that exists within this frequency. There are Elohim, there are ascended masters, there are archangels. So it's all about being able to make the connection, to slow down the chakra so they become one pillar, one system. They're not like functioning all independently and like struggling with each other. So it's about aligning and let the light guide you. Let the light for this activation of the light body is not like it's happening within all our cells, and all the atoms are being expanded. But it's not like we're going to go through the trillions of cells that we have within our body to activate all of them, and then trillions of atoms within the cell to expand them. It's just something that's natural, that's happening, that's beyond them. But there may be some side effects like physical ailments and all kinds of things that will not last, but it is like a realignment of our physical expressions. Let's see what the angels want to share. The highest wisdom is knowledge. You can rely on this knowledge that comes from within. That is the spiritual part of yourself. what we need to understand is abundance, to flow within the flow of abundance, to let go of all lack. And for this society was based on lack because they needed to control. Now we need to reconnect to the consciousness of abundance, that is because the poverty has been created and recreated. It's been forced on humanity, but anybody, we can all free ourselves with self-determination and connection to the source as God. God has it all and has all the power. You just need to ask. Be clear in terms of what you're asking for. What we need to do is happiness, to focus on the joy of just being, and the outcome will be family. We're gonna find this perfect match. We're gonna realize a deep bond and relationship to new friends and family. So there is this rainbow light activation for on the sixth dimension. There is light within light within light. The flame within flame within flame. For the true essence of our soul is a flame. It is a pure child of God that manifests as a flame, a white, golden, white flame that refracts itself into 3 primary rays, that refracts itself into 7 rays, that refracts itself into 12 rays. But from the 12, and then eventually it refracted itself into this physical body where we're disconnected we felt disconnected for a while. So use your intention and belief to create a protective field of light around you, and that will protect you against all that is low and heavy. In order to navigate, it's important to have a very strong sense of humor. Do not take any of the drama at heart. And the truth will come little by little. This is like the activation of the light body. There was 5 light bodies that were designed by humanity. It's not like you go into a store and you're going to pick out and choose your light body. It comes naturally. It is something that's been prearranged before we even came, that will be able to integrate one or more than one light body. So it's all about a rearrangement of our inner working. Yet it all happens spontaneously. So it is important also to for this morning I had this magenta light that came to me, and to what did I note that? So it's just being connected to the one source. And the goal is to reactivate the 12 strand of our DNA. There are some people who say, I have my 12 strands of DNA. But in truth, it's good to have a sense of attitude and direction. We want to forget about the past and focus on the future, on the light, on the freedom, on the joy, on the abundance. Very important not to go back to the past, to bring back this past, to make it activate, to reactivate the past. It's an opportunity to create something new. And so, for somebody who has, once we will have a 12-strand DNA, will be like Marvel superheroes. And if somebody has that activated, he can materialize and dematerialize out of reality, walk through walls, fly in the sky, move objects with their mind. If somebody cannot do that, that means he has not yet achieve this fullness of completion within the DNA. Well, it's not a judgment for people. Just the sense of the sense of attitude is very important, and to call on the universe to say, I want my 12-strand DNA back. So it's positive. But in truth, when they'll be activated, it's like the physical manifestation will be so much beyond that which can be considered normal in linear time, material reality of 3D, that the 7-dimensional resolution will definitely manifest in ways that is it is all guided by the Creator also. And Spirit has been telling me that all those things are coming. I don't know when, but it's all coming. It's part of a process. Of the process of evolution. And so we're very curious to see what God has in store for us as the resolution of the show. But in the meantime, do not take the drama seriously. No, you are in this portal of transmutation, the activation of the light body. And on the 22nd, there's going to be a bridge. But the bridge, it's like Indiana Jones. It's like it needs to leap into something where there sees no bottom. But the Spirit will be there, and there will be a bridge to traverse into the other side. So it's about trusting and making leaps of faith. I'm going to pull one card for the day. And the card of the day is not for you. Everything that is denied you right now is because you need to focus on what is important, which is rest, relaxation, acceptation, and taking care of just following the signs and the message. Well, I hope this message was interesting for you. I thank you very much. I hope you enjoyed this passage for this. And there is great activation. And there's so right now the sun is in Aquarius. Is this constellation about freedom, and Pisces. After that will be the integration, the knowledge of that which is. And so we made it so far. And now we're getting ready for the good time. Let the good time roll. I'm going to sing a song that talks about this rainbow light. It was just there, and I thought it was appropriate since I wanted to talk about this new arch of the covenant, this gift of the 12 breath of God. And so just continue to call on, invoke those flames. The song goes like this. She comes in colors everywhere. She combs her hair. She's like a rainbow, coming colors in the air. Oh, everywhere she comes in colors. Have you seen her dressed in blue, like the sky in front of you? And her face is like a sail, speck of white so fair and pale. Have you seen a lady fairer? She comes in colors everywhere. She combs her hair. She's like a rainbow, coming colors in the air. Oh, everywhere she comes in colors. Have you seen her all in gold, like a queen in days of old? She shoots color all around, like a sunset going down. Have you seen a lady fairer? She comes in colors everywhere. She combs her hair. She's like a rainbow, coming colors in the air. Oh, everywhere she comes in colors. She's like a rainbow, coming colors in the air. Oh, everywhere she comes in colors. So we have been gifted those 7 rays, those 7 powerful rays. Yet the one ray, there is one ray within the 7 primary ray that sometimes we need to work on the blue ray, the will of God. Sometimes we need to be in the receptive mode of the second ray, the pink ray, and the pink unconditional love, or the wisdom of God, the yellow ray, or the green ray of healing. There is all kinds of for all is interchangeable, and removed. Everything is contained within the white light of God, but focus on the one ray that attracts you the most, where you feel it is really the ray of your ascension. So I'm going to pull one more card. I'm not really quite awake today, but and it's the 3 of Gabriel. It talks about, look at this wonderful boat. So there is, she's like all the luggages are ready. She's ready to embark upon a new journey. It's going to be a wonderful voyage, a journey, a new phase of. If we're at the end of a cycle, we're getting ready for a new cycle. Some people have started a new cycle, others are in the middle of it. Focus on your own flow. Once we align with our own flow, we can understand the flows of others, and then we don't have to try to bring everybody to our own flow, just to accompany them on their own flow. To succeed is to be ready. It is time to overcome new steps. Optimistic project that materialize as scheduled. So everything is in the work. It's really everything is in the work. Just get ready or move on. Whatever step you can take to. Yet in the serenity and lucidity, it's important to stay calm, to stay at peace, to have an active sense of humor, and not to take the drama of the world too seriously, because it will get more intense as time goes on and all kinds of truths come up. I wish you a wonderful day. Thank you very much, and I'll talk to you later. Adonai.